cats are fed. Let's reload the pipe. And we can get back to the process of getting the granite that we need in order to do the floor. All right. This is kind of how I collect this stuff when I need it. I mean, when I need it, I tend to just go ahead and mine out the whole blob. I don't spend a lot of time collecting stuff like granite and andesite except for when I need it. But then when I do need it, I get, you know, a bunch of it. And one of our bulk storage silos will be for granite. There's a zombie in the wall here somewhere. Either above me, below me, or beside me. Oh, that needs to stay there. I'm going to try to stream a little more often. Once a week is cool. I do run into the problem of I don't make a lot of progress when I only stream for a couple of hours. The options then are to do a bunch of stuff off stream and then come back and show what I did in order to keep things moving forward, or stream more often. It's probably going to be a little bit of both. I'm definitely not going to build anything that I'm building that requires me to follow a tutorial. I'm not going to stream while I'm doing that. Not least of which because I need to look at the tutorial. I will do what I've been doing, which is I'll build it and then I'll come back and say, okay, I built this thing. Here's the creator whose tutorial I used. Go watch it. Because I do not want to pillage other people's content. That's just not right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Nobody needs to watch me staring at a tutorial slightly off screen, stopping and starting it. You know, I mean, listening to the audio that you're not seeing, you know. It's also not fair to the content creator who makes the tutorial themselves for me to then show a video of me making the thing that they did a tutorial of. I should just point people to it. So that's what we're gonna do. I mean, I suppose it might be mildly entertaining, especially if whatever it is a more complicated, like redstone thing, to watch me struggle with following the tutorial. But I think the net value add there is low. And I've got a moral concern with streaming or making, because I do turn these into VODs on YouTube. So putting up a YouTube video of me building somebody else's thing, following their tutorial, is a little morally suspect, at the very least. Aha. That guy got caught in the crossfire. I'll just kind of pop a torch over here, because apparently we're getting some friends. Alright, that's definitely enough granite for now. I don't need anywhere near that much to actually do what I want to do here. That chainmail can get burned. It's nighttime. So, in the interest of not getting creepered, Alright. Now, let's make some more of this. This stuff. That's what I was using up there, is this smooth granite block. Which is part of the Plenty of Blocks upgrade add-on. Unfortunately, it doesn't have slabs and stairs. I wish it did. I also wish you could revert it. Welcome back. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to have this 4x4 here in the floor. And the question begs, what do we do with this? My original plan was to have one of these in each corner. We could do a quad of these, I suppose. Of course. Let's see what that looks like. I think that looks alright. Now what I was thinking about doing actually was this. Really. So like that. That blends in with the color of the stone pretty well. And it also generates more light. What do you think about that with it scraped a little bit? Oh, hello. Bam. Goodbye. So this right here is instead of the green, which is what it was, now it's been scraped. So the color kind of matches a little better. It's still got a little bit of the green up close, but when you get further away. What do you think? Having it this way or having it be the full green? The green makes a contrast color, you know, the red and the green. But this kind of blends in a little more. Alright, I think that quad of 4 looks good, so let's go make some more of those lights. Yeah, that's the question, is whether we want it to stand out or blend in, right? I think it looks good. Yeah, that's the question, right? Is that is it? It's kind of a focal point at that point. Now, those little side corner rooms are, you know. Do I have enough blaze rods? We're gonna find out. I do. That's good, because I don't have a ton of them. I'm gonna have to go back and get some more. And the cool thing is I can just make these straight oxidized. Okay, we're good. So now we can do a comparison. Because I don't have the wax to wax that stuff in an oxidation state. So now I can set up another one of these quads with it with the green, and we can basically do a side by quote-unquote side-by-side comparison. It won't be exactly side-by-side, obviously. But, you know, we can look at one and then walk over and look at another one. And then we can decide whether we're going to put some of these in, because I might put them on the corners. And then this is going to be a wall that goes around like this. Might be more of this, might be a different material, I haven't decided yet. Alright, let's get the rest of these. And hey, I was wrong about how much of this mangrove log I'm going to need. I'm going to need a lot more. Alright, so here's the other option. Alright, so you got this. And we got this. This right here. Or this. The green is more striking. It makes a nice contrast here, and this little corner is going to be a kind of a, you know, there's going to be villagers standing here, and villagers standing here, and then there's just going to be this wall, and so then this, having this in the floor here is not bad. You know, having a little bit of point of visual interest in the floor isn't a bad thing. I'm leaning towards this, I think. I think so. But I'm interested to hear your take. Oh, it's nowhere near nighttime yet. It's just... So this right here, or this. Basically. That, or that. I understand the sun's going down. It's nighttime. Again, the light in here will be much more uniform once we get the walls up all the way and we stop having disruptive sunlight. Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? Because this is more visually striking. This blends in. Again, I don't think there's a wrong answer per se. My only concern with this is that it's not a perfect color match, and that the green is just, there's a little bit of green in here. And if you go all the way, I mean, another option I suppose would be to go all the way. And then it's brighter, and then it kind of bridges between this and that. Yeah, that was my original thought. All the way was just too far. That's a little jarring. You know, this, there's a little bit of visual interest just because it's a color shift. There's green in this, and so the green kind of, there's some green in this tuff, and so it does kind of go together a little bit. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, I can see that. So now, let's put these in. What one here? Go crazy with this. Let's go get that stuff before it despawns. Ah. Yeah. I think that having these crosshatch things on the corners of that box looks good. Having it there and there, that balances it nicely. This one's a little weird like that, but then again, is that bad? I don't know that it's bad. I think I like it. Let's do it again over here. Yeah, I think that looks good. And obviously this will color change back down in a minute once it ticks. Yeah, I think having the color, you know, doing that on the floor. Yeah. All right, we have an answer. That's good. We're gonna need more mangrove. You're gonna get work soon. I'm just up here being precious with this building. Alright, now. One of these there. One of these there. One of these there. Not there. One of these there. There. And then one there. And one there. And then... Cool. Alright, let's rip this up and then we'll know how much more mangrove we're gonna need. We're gonna need more of those little mangrove crate things. I don't remember if those are made with blocks or planks, we'll find out. That stays like that. That goes there. One more log. Plus whatever we used to make those corner pieces. Which I don't remember right now if those are planks or logs. Alright, let's go see what that needs. Yeah. Well, that is the fast way down. Or back to spawn. This is why there's a waystone here. Alright. Let's look. It's these things. Those are made with planks, so that's convenient. I think that's all of those that I need. I am going to need more mangrove, so let's plant some trees. The bone meal. I didn't check the wall clock, so we're going to find out if it's nighttime when I get up here. It is. Alright. Now we're going to get to go see if there's any creeper friends up there. We're going to do that by going all the way up and putting in these blocks into the floor and then looking around. Because I do not need creepers blowing a hole in the side of my storage system. Yeah, that looks good. And then one there, and then one there, and one there, and then one there. Need one more log right there. Alright, let's get that mangrove planted. And then that floor is done. What have you got? Anything good? He'll sell me mangrove. Look at that. I don't need you to sell me mangrove logs. Hay bales for an emerald. That's a little bit of a rip-off, isn't it? I mean, especially since I do intend to get my villager trading hall going soon, so your exorbitant demands for emeralds will no longer be a consideration. Grow. Grow. Why for no grow? Come on. Go away. There we go. That's like 2 logs. Okay. I mean, okay. We got both ends of the spectrum here. Got that guy and that one. don't know which is more annoying, to be honest. So on the one hand, you got the tryhard. On the other hand, you got this thing. Who I guess is just doing their best, you know, to be honest. I want to give that time to propagate. Collect vines while I'm waiting for these propagules to do their thing. I think you're ready. Nope, was not actually. That's annoying. Oh well. What is there, like one log in there? 2. You know, when I said I only needed 1 log, that wasn't a challenge. That's ready to be collected. What? Alright, so we got a few more. Mow this down. And this will definitely be all the mangrove that we need for this project. And that's the end of the shears. hear Harvey Enderman. No pearl. Oh, I didn't read all of that. I thought you would need to get snacks, and so that meant that you're getting up to go get snacks, and so that's why I wasn't talking. Um, you need to get snacks for the Girl Scout meeting for tomorrow? I'm just doing a little experiment to see if these leaves decay, they drop propagules. The wiki is not clear. The implication is that no, they don't. Cool. What are you doing for leatherworking? What are you going to have them do? You going to make notebooks? Each got a hatchet. That's cool. So you're going to make a blade guard for the hatchets then? There we go. Yeah, that'll be good. That's a good project. You going to have them tool them? Cool. That sounds great. It'll be a lot of fun. They'll have the option. Yeah. You gonna do some example tooling so they can see the kinds of things that they maybe do with it? You know, have some of the pieces that you've done that are already tooled, so you can say, look, this is the kind of stuff you can do. That's true. It'll take a while. Fair enough. Have them do some stitches. Yeah, at least have their initials on it, right? That would be cool. I would say these things don't drop propagules, which is fine. Alright, so let's get our last log in place. Yeah. Are there badges that you can use this towards? Alright, so I can fill this ceiling in here, because this is going to be the working level of the ceiling. So it doesn't need to be any taller than that. A couple of things the League of Women Voters needs. Cool. That's cool. Alright. Let's look at this. Let's... So, this up here is the structure I needed to get the farm to where it needed to be. This can just be built out. Is there any reason to not extend this ceiling out like this? Villager here in a minecart, and that's the ceiling. Is there any reason to have that up high like that? I don't think there is. Which means that this can all get filled in. Like that. And I'll have the added benefit if I can reclaim some of these mud bricks. Because there's no need for it to be any higher than that. And this stuff's expensive. One, two, three, 5. Yep, and this can stand proud there like that. I don't have any more mud brick. Because that's going to be where that line is. That doesn't stick out here. But I can have it stick out here. Alright, let's What is this again? Backstone column. And so inverted stair, and then a contrasting slab across like this. Hello, friend. Thank you for the pearl. Oh, okay. Hey, Bessie, you keeping him company? That's fine. All right. It's nighttime. Empty my pockets out a little bit. Don't need any more of that. I do have more packed mud here, so I can turn more of that into bricks. And I'm gonna need this smooth stone. Although I guess I don't need to use smooth stone specifically. Blackstone. I'm gonna have to go get more blackstone. I do. Let's bring that upstairs. Alright, so let's bring that blackstone up. Alright, let's bring that up and take a look at it. So last thing we'll do tonight, I'll show you what I'm kind of thinking for the arch supports. Alright, so here, let's get my stone cutter out. I need that one. 1, 2, 3. I think 3. Like that. We'll need to do something back here. Or at the very least, do something with the floor. This floor is going to have to be replaced anyway. But we don't have to think about that floor too hard, because there's going to be a villager sitting here in a minecart, and there's going to be a workstation here. So this block doesn't need to change. This block might want to change. The only one that you're really going to see is going to be the ones behind the workstations that aren't full blocks. So you'll see the ones that the masons are sitting on, you'll see the ones that the clerics are sitting on. And then stairs. That, like that. How's that look? I don't dislike it. I don't know if the stairs are a little much. Maybe another couple of slabs. Maybe just slab it. That just to have a band. It's so low that I think the little piece of chunky stair sticking out is going to be a problem. And then this is the middle. So if we wanted to do something different, like a contrasting stripe or something down the center, we could. But I don't think that's really necessary. This is where we could definitely get into some analysis paralysis if I let it happen. So let's not do that. Cool, we are much closer now. We're gonna get this put in. We're gonna get the walls put in. Then we're gonna get, once the walls are in, then I can get our HR specialist over there into a minecart. Get him up here. Tuck him into one of these corners. And then I can start moving villagers. I can bring them in, get them bit, get them cured, start that whole process. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 42, 43. More mud brick blocks to finish the wall all the way around. And then maybe we put some of these in on that outer wall as well. I'm not against putting windows in these corners either. I'm just getting the walls in. Might be cool to put windows in the corners. Alright, so those are our walls. Hearing a rumbling, almost like a minecart, but there aren't any minecarts rolling around, so I don't know what that is. Alright, won't be exactly opposite. Because opposite would be here. Or does it need to be? There and there. 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 Of course. Well, we'll get that in a minute. Because if I go down there and grab that one, then you know I'm going to knock another one out there. Alright, glowstone. Where is that thing? Now I need to know what the heck that thing is. It knows me with glowstone. Or it looks like glowstone. I want to put more of those lights in the walls. These lights right here. What are you? What are you? Where are you? Mud brick with glowstone inlay. Oh, it's right there. One, two, three, four. That should be enough of those. It's a little deceiving because in the crafting menu it doesn't look like what it looks like when you put it on the wall. I thought that originally when I looked at it, the brick with glowstone inlay would literally just be a glowing, but it's actually got this little glowstone widget in the middle of it, which is kind of neat. We can do this. Some, a little low profile lighting. There. That looks good. And maybe we put some windows in the corners. But they're only going to be maybe we'll do a band window. I mean, it'll just be a single row of glass all the way around. Yeah, isn't it? It's weird because I mean, in the menu it looks like it's just like the mud brick, but then when you put it in the wall, it's got that little glowstone nug in the middle of it. Wait, that's cool. And then maybe we do like a contrasting support. Yeah, yeah, I think I do. So let me try something here. There and there. Of course, I lost one. Alright. Let's get my thing down. And then I want this one. And then... Oh, of course. I knew it was going to do that, and then I did it anyway. And then we can do window here, like this. And then maybe we put like a pot or something in the corner there. You back up. And that kind of continues the pattern. So like we got this on the corner and then that echoes it over there. And then some windows like that. And then we put our HR specialist in one of these, just like shoved in this corner here. Or one of these corners, like this. Just kind of tuck them in here. On a minecart. And then use the trapdoor thing to give them a little cubicle, maybe. Like we did before. Or the plant is there, and maybe his cube is here. But yeah. I like that. So I need 6, 12... 18 more of those. Like that. And then Bye. Alright, so we'll get the mud bricks that I lost. Okay. There we go. That's really coming together now. Actually, I think we're hearing the campfire. Yeah, that's what we're hearing. And once we get the slabs in, we won't get Enderman in here. Because the ceilings won't be tall enough. They'll only be 2.5 blocks tall. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Bah. Cool. Looks like I'll have enough smooth stone to actually do this. Bah. There we go. Actual ceiling is in. Now we just need to put the drop ceiling in, so to speak, so that we don't have the drippy drippies off the ceiling. It'll look like this. We already have our light. This is all well lit. cool. Have some windows to look out. See the pigs frolicking in the woods. Got to do something with these blocks here. These can stay, but these inner ones are going to need to go. Yeah. These should just be kind of a nondescript, I think. I just don't want I don't want to draw the eye to the smooth stone. So get rid of the smooth stone and do something, you know, just kind of bland. Because you're not going to see a lot of it anyway, because there's going to be a guy in a minecart sitting here, and there's going to be a block in front of him. The only ones that you're going to see are going to be like if you've got a cleric here with a brewing stand, you're going to be able to see the block that he's sitting on, and you're going to be able to see the block underneath the brewing stand as well, actually. So I guess I might as well replace the whole thing. That might not be a bad place for some wood. Alright, let's get this crap out of my inventory, and then it's 10 o'clock. We're going to call it a night. Glowstone gets put away. Wood gets put away. Empty this. Those can go in there. Don't need the button. Yeah, that's going to be my ceiling materials. Good night. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah. That looks good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 slabs per side. 63 slabs. Perfect. I know I said I was going to be done, but I want to get this floor in. The ceiling, we know what we're going to do, so we're just going to do that. We'll do that off screen. We'll do that later. Yep. Yeah, look at that. That looks nice. That looks real nice. And we'll lock this stuff in when I get some wax together. Alright. Cool. That is good. I am pretty happy with that. Made some decent progress. Put that away. Now we're going to want it in a minute. Nope. I am suffering from just one more thing, so we're going to stop. Alright. Thank you for hanging out. I think we had a lot of good progress done. The interior of the trading hall is in and designed. We got to put the glass windows in still on the corners. We got to finish putting in the ceiling, the slab ceilings in, but that's all good. And then we need to move our HR rep up, and then it's time to start moving villagers. So awesome, really good, happy with this. So again, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.